Welcome everybody to my top 10 video. Today we're going to be going over my top 10 anime of fall 2016. Not gonna lie, this season was really weak for me. That's not to say that there were no good shows, but there just wasn't really any shows that I couldn't wait to watch every week. Number 10, Luger Code 1951. Luger Code is set in an alt-world 1951 where humanity is at war with werewolves. The young genius professor who is able to learn any language is asked to decipher a code developed by the werewolves called the Luger Code. Unable to decipher the code, he sets out to capture a living werewolf to help him. So it sounds like the show spans maybe 12, 24 episodes, and there will be some development between the main character and the werewolf. But nah, it's one episode, and it doesn't look like the manga covers much more either. There is some developing relationship between the main character and the werewolf he captures, seems like a potential romance, and the ending gives off kind of a shonen vibe, but that's all we get. I enjoyed the show for what it was, but I wish it was longer.
Shuumatsu?
Number 9, Bloodfvores. For some reason, this is one of the lowest rated shows of the season. I'm not sure if I just suck at rating things, I am easily entertained, or if everyone else just likes to bitch for no reason. I doubt it's the latter. But anyways, Bloodfvores is about people that were mutated into vampires as a side effect of a drug used to treat insomnia. The main character is the first and only half-human, half-vampire. After getting caught for bank robbery, him and his friends are framed for killing dozens of people. After being sentenced to death, him and other Bloodfvores find themselves in a strange prison full of monsters. Kind of stupid name aside, I don't understand the hate for this show. It's a decent action show with some mystery that makes me want to know what's going on. The only thing that bothers me is that it's based off a Chinese web manga, which might be where some of the hate's coming from, but all the characters have Chinese names. I don't know why it bothers me, it just feels out of place in an anime for some reason. There's also the animation. The animation isn't horrible, but it's not particularly great either. Number 8, Watashi ga Motete do Sunda. The show is about a second-year high school girl that is a valid Fujoshi who likes to ship her classmates. Fujoshi, if you don't know, basically really obsessed with boys' love. Or yaoi. After losing weight due to the stress of her favorite anime character dying, she becomes the center of attention for all the guys at her school. If you couldn't guess by that description, this is reverse harem, although there is one girl in the harem. So far, it's pretty funny. Her being a Fujoshi isn't that big of a deal for me. It doesn't really seem like a huge focus except for when they're making jokes about it. But Fujoshi jokes aren't the only ones, and there are some pretty funny moments. Best guy is honestly the girl. She reminds me a lot of Kambaru from the Monogatari series. But if I have to pick a dude, it's the senpai in her history club because he's the only one that actually knew who she was after she lost weight. And he's pretty clueless. So, if reverse harems aren't your cup of tea, then maybe you'll like... Number 7, Sangatsu no Lion. Sangatsu no Lion is about a 17-year-old named Rei who lives on his own using the income he receives from being a professional shogi player. Despite his independence, he's yet to emotionally mature, and the trauma from his past continues to haunt him. It's a really slow-paced anime, like really slow-paced. I'm not even sure what the point of the show is, but it's enjoyable for some reason. The art's pretty, with the exception of the weird smiles. They just kind of remind me of Muppets, and it feels odd. But so far, I've only seen 6 episodes, and I believe there are supposed to be 23, and it's supposed to end in March. So I'm looking forward to how this plays out. There's some interesting characters that I'm looking forward to seeing. Number 6, Yuri on Ice. Yuri, more like Yowie, am I right? Please laugh. I'm kidding. Kind of. The show is about Yuri, a professional ice skater in a slump after suffering a crushing defeat at the previous year's Grand Prix final. He returns to his parents' home feeling like he wants to retire. After being secretly recorded skating, the video goes viral. Suddenly, his hero, a 5-time consecutive world champion, Viktor Nikiforov, I don't know, shows up at his house and announces he'll be Yuri's new coach and plans to have him win the next Grand Prix final. So, the Yaoi thing was kind of a joke, but there are some pretty heavy BL elements. The art's nice. I feel like I say that about every show, but it is. It's nice. Get over it. I've never really been into skating, but this show is interesting. Wouldn't be on the list otherwise. So, give it a watch. Number 5, Flip-Flappers. Do you like shows that know what it is, but you have no fucking clue? Well, I present to you Flip-Flappers. Flip-Flappers is about Papiga and Kokona's adventures in different overlapping dimensions called Pure Illusion, and their search for the mysterious crystal called the Shard of Mimi, which is said to grant any wish. This show is so damn colorful and pretty. The action and the animation are fantastic. The characters go Super Saiyan with magical girl transformation sequences. They travel around different worlds, some with Jawas, some with big giant rock snow mammoth things, and others with scary schoolgirls with no faces really. It's really random, but really good. And there are also some Yuri elements. It's a really popular thing this season. It's Yuri and Boys Love. I don't know what the BL version of Yuri is. Yeah. Number 4, Drifters. Drifters is about historical figures like Oda Nobunaga, Hannibal, Joan of Arc, and Butch Cassidy being transported to a different world when they're about to die. They either become Ents, the people that resent the world and join the Black King in order to destroy the world, or Drifters, who are pretty much the opposite and help by stopping the Black King. It's an action-packed show full of blood and violence. The art has an odd style with the really prominent black lines similar to Shingeki no Kyojin, Attack on Titan, which I don't really care for, but it doesn't really bother me. The story is pretty cool. The twist of having historical figures is pretty awesome. The biggest complaint that I have is I thought that fucking guy with the long hair was a girl for the first 2 episodes, and I'm pissed. It bothers me so much. Number 3, Kubikiri Cycle. Okay, taking a bit of a risk here. Kubikiri Cycle only has 1 episode out so far, with only 1 episode coming out a month for a total of 8 episodes. There isn't much to go on. But it's based off the manga written by Nishio Ishin, or Nishio Isen, depending on how you want to call him, who is the creator of the amazing Monogatari series. So I feel confident in this risk that isn't really a risk because even if it sucks, it doesn't matter in any way. The story revolves around Boku, or I, and the murders and mysteries he encounters. He tries in vain to stay out of the story, but instead he always gets dragged in the center of everything. Even though he seems like he contributes, he always finds out that whatever he did was absolutely meaningless in the end. Yeah, I copied it from him. Like I said, I don't have much to go on. Not a lot happened in the first episode. Just a lot of dialogue and character introduction, which, I mean, there's just a lot of dialogue in his work anyways. Although I do hear that there are important things relevant to the story later, I have no clue what they are. The art, like always, like the Monogatari series, is fantastic in a weird way. The main character is voiced by my favorite Seiyu, Kajiyuki, which I'm probably going to go on about in everything that involves him because Kajiyuki is amazing. Not fanboying. And again, the show is made by the writer of the Monogatari series, so it is potentially the best show of the season, but it only has 1, so it's here.
だから人物が書くときは完全に記憶に頼ることになるね。そんなことできるんですか？私にとって記憶。おい、そこの。待て！
Number 2, Shuumatsu no Izetta. Shuumatsu, more like Yuri, right? No? Okay. I give up. So, in 1939, the imperialist nation of Germania invaded a neighbor country, sparking the Great War that spread across all of Europe. In 1940, Germania set its sights on the small alpine country of Elistadt. The story follows the princess of Elistadt, Fine, and her friend the witch Izetta, in case you couldn't have guessed, as they fight against the Germanians. Imagine that. Now, I'm not really sure where they're drawing inspiration from here, since there's never really been any wars quite like this. Sarcasm aside, I don't understand why they changed the names. They used the actual world map, but decided to call Germany Germania, the US, the United States of Atlanta, and I'm pretty sure Elistadt is just Switzerland. Now, this show, like a lot this season for some reason, has a lot of Yuri vibes, which is great in my book, but some people don't like that. And Izetta isn't really fighting for the country as much as he's fighting for Fine, but it's just semantics, come on. I said I didn't really look forward to any shows every week, but I guess that's kind of a lie. I'm happy when a new episode comes out, and I kind of look forward to it, I guess. I love the World War II setting. It's one of my favorite areas of storytelling. The art is pretty average. There are some parts where like the depth of a character is kind of poorly drawn, but you know, it's whatever for the most part. It's a good show. Give it a watch. It's number 2. So I'm just rambling here. Number 1, Keijo with 8 exclamation points. Keijo is a sport we need, but not the sport that we deserve. Keijo is the newest sport in the block where contestants stand on a floating platform and try to knock each other off. Twist, they have to use their breasts or their butts to knock the other opponent off. No hands allowed, ladies. It is only a lady sport, so it's not being sexist, I'm sure. The story is about Nozomi, a 17-year-old girl, and her goal of becoming a prize queen, the highest rank in professional Keijo. If that doesn't sound amazing to you, then just leave. We can't be friends. Get out of here. Please come back. This, again, is something that I really look forward to every week. And again, I'm not sure why. It's just so great. It's Keijo. I don't know how to explain it. It's truly the savior of anime, and I think that we definitely need to start a Kickstarter and make this a real sport, damn it. And that's it. My top 10 anime of fall 2016. Let me know if you agree, disagree, maybe put your list in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, maybe subscribe. And if you want more videos like this, click on one of the links on the screen. I'm actually going to do that this time. I have enough videos now, I think. But as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video whenever I put it up.